Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American Ballpark. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Cincinnati find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Johnny Cueto will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Stepping up to the plate, Brock Holt. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Jay. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the Blues on the road?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Yonder Alonso. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. So far on the year, Alonso carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jay on the run, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, shortstop, Michael Franco.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Michael Franco. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Now here's the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out, and that'll extend the inning and give Jose Bautista a chance as well.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the football's in the seat right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Cueto will go to first, and the runner back. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. but on the edges right there. Sometimes it's hit or miss.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Ball 2.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And there he goes toward second. Strike taken. The throw.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Got him. One left for Philadelphia. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game. Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hamilton retired, and there's one away. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds' starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
In now is John Jay, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Zobrist over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Kenny Matheson.
In now for the Reds, Kenny Matheson. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the first base line. This will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic pace.
And that is through into right field for a single. And that keeps the inning alive for Jay Bruce.
A little two-out lightning right there, Dan. The first inning. Let's see if the Bruce got anything in store.
Boy, it looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Here's Jay Bruce now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 18 homers and 61 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch inside the throw, and he is caught stealing to retire the side. Boy, oh boy. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're off to the 2nd, scoreless on the show. Here's Alejandro De Aza. Took an 0-4 in the victory last night.
Left fielder, Alejandro De Aza.
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind, trying to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. High and deep to right. Bruce looking up, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead. Here's Ben Zobrist now as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Ben Zobrist.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here, nobody out. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Inside with the slider, 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fouled away. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole, and he pushed it just a bit too much and wind up a foul ball. Still even at 2-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Hamilton. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers the knock. That was fun to watch.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. He's out. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting 8th, catcher, Pete Gonzalez.
Into the box now, Pete Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way.
Too high.
And a fastball just a bit high. Way in front of that fastball. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Wow, he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Ready now for Cincinnati. Jay Bruce.
Leading
We'll
off
take a
for the
look
Reds.
there at the difference in his numbers
Right
between
fielder,
June and July.
Jay Bruce.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Digging in, Devin Mesoraco, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Ball.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Todd
Here's Todd
Frazier.
Frazier now. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Hold strike on the change. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone, that's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Mesoraco stands at first with 1 out. Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike. Johan Cora waits on deck. The 3-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. So good. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Reds go down quietly. They trail this one 1-0. Crossing the Ohio from Kentucky into Cincinnati there as we're set for the top of the 3rd in this one. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Robbie Ray. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He takes a high fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brock.
Here's Brock Holt now. He flied out leading off the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
First baseman number
Here's
23.
Yonder Alonso.
Yonder Alonso.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Michael Franco.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Franco. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
That misses. 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Riding in once again, Jose Bautista, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Franco, the runner at first with 2 gone. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Now a throw over.
No, he's safe.
Dive, but he's back in there. Now the 2-1 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. He's way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alejandro De Aza. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 Philly. Standing in, Johan Cora. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Bautista coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Logan.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Forsythe, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Johnny Cueto.
That's a ball.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. The 1-0 home. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
In now, Billy Hamilton. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs.
Left
Hitter
fielder,
was able to keep his
25,
hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Hey.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Just keeping him float. Into the box now, John Jay. He'll take a look at ball one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-1. Laid off for ball two. Here's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 3-2 pitch. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. The ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Diego, but none more than with 2 outs. Big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Jay leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now. Now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position for you.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Fastball called for strike 2. Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Here it comes on 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist will step in, trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Here's Drew Stubbs now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A ball and a strike. Fallen 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses up and in. Slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Now at the plate, Pete Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Around the face. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Into the box now, Devin Mesoraco.
Leading off the 4th
base
inning.
on balls, his first time up.
Devin Mesoraco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. Fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is a sinker in the dirt.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. High fly ball after straightaway center. Moving under it, Stubbs. One away.
Third baseman, number 21, Todd Frazier.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Stopped in front of home plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Johan Cora.
Digging in to try it again. Johan Cora. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2. And a fastball just a bit up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count now, 3 and 2.
3 and 2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning,
Now
but not the
batting,
case, giving up that big
second
2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball to third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Cora rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Into the box, Johnny Cueto. The fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one.
Hey, here's a case right here, D-Row, where as a pitcher, you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book. For the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Forsythe stands at second with 2 gone. In the air now out to right field. Zobrist over to his left, and that retires the side. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 3-2 Cincy. Jose Iglesias will grab a bat hit for the pitcher.
Philadelphia, number 2, Jose Iglesias.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Comes in here right at 260. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Here's Brock Holt now. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Yep,
1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Hey.
It's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them a 4.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. 2-2. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Ready for another shot now, Yonder Alonso, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. No errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Into the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop, Michael Franco.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there. No balls and a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him there.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout, or the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take out your PGs. Tell first base coach that's a line drive in the box for him.
And that's in there for a strike. Quinto will go to first. A dive, but he's back. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Franco is off at first with 2 away. And Cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 25, Bud Norris.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Billy Hamilton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. Grounded to third. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on
left
that
fielder,
low pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. If the result works, pitcher can't be too much.
Digging in once again, John Jay singled home a run in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Norris over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie.
Ball that
Here's
time.
one that misses high. It's 1-1.
The veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
1-1. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Outside in a full count. 3-2. Misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in, Kenny Mathiasen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
All right, fielder number 32.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. First and second now, 1 man out. To 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in.
No, that's
He'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. He's taken strike one. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. Hamilton, the runner at third. Jay on at second with 2 down. Down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Alejandro De Aza. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Alejandro De Aza.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Soft liner to the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 16. Drew Stubbs.
Digging in to try it again, Drew Stubbs. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
He struck him out with 7 for the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading off for the Reds.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Tom Frazier.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. There's a slider taken for a ball.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology.
All even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Johan Cora is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Zobrist moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Riding in once again, Logan Forsythe. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 to count now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista giving chase. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Around first, digging for 2. Now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well at plate. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Robinson Chirinos will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 61, Robinson Chirinos.
Change up in for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up. Two and 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1. There's a slider that backs up for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Forsythe second with 2 down. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 6, center fielder.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Norris sets. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Change up here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted down the line in left, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Two men are on with 2 men out. Line toward right center. And this is down in front of Stubbs for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kenny.
Digging in once again, Kenny Mathiasen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
And it's fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now the 2-1. Hard ground ball to third. Holt loves it. Go on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. The Reds lead it 5-3. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Tom Wilhelmsen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
54, Tom Wilhelmsen.
Leading off the inning, Pete Gonzalez. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with the breaking ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The pitcher, number 25, Bud Norris. Your attention, please.
Will grab a bat and hit
Hitting
for the pitcher.
Norris, number 21, Kevin Larkin.
Here's a fastball called for strike one. One out, nobody on it. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Your attention, please.
So with the left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Adams.
Here's Brock Holt now.
Ball one.
Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Adams playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Fouled away. Swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Tito, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
The first pitch. Up slider down low for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you can work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
A one pitch on its way. And that's a called strike to letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here's the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this time.
The 1-2. This is pulled into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's in safely to third, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Bobby Takahashi takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
set. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And a fastball in the third that's taken for a ball. The 1-2. Misses off the plate.
Number 3-hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Mathiasen calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Jose Bautista, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Alejandro De Aza.
Ramon
Your
Ibar
attention,
comes
please.
on now, and this move
Now
will
pitching
force
for
the
the Reds,
switch hitter to bat
number
from the right
22.
side.
And I think that's exactly the thought process, Matt. He's not as strong of a hitter from the right side, so we'll see if this proves to be a smart move out of the pen.
Alejandro De Aza will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
Oh, that's all.
Fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. But a good play by the first baseman to steer this one, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
One for
it's
the
time
Phillies
for
here on the
traditional
RBI
seventh-inning
double.
stretch.
Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Phillies 4.
Your
Matt
attention, please.
McCormick gets the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen
for
to
the
take
Phillies,
over on the mound and
number
start the
6,
home 7.
Matt McCormick.
Here's Jay Bruce now to try and get
Leading up
something
for the
started
Reds.
in the home half of the
Right
7th.
fielder, Jay Bruce.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Nope,
1-2 pitch
inside,
is a
ball
slider
2.
that misses. 2-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk is certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Ready once again, Devin Mesoraco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope,
And
that's a
that
ball.
misses low and away. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Bounce it to the left side. Zobrist on to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Your attention,
Lopez
please.
been summoned
Now
from the
pitching for the
bullpen
Reds,
as he'll do so to
Number
start the
30,
8th.
Jimmy Lopez.
Ready for another shot now. Ben
Leading off for
Zobrist.
Philadelphia.
He's working on a
Second
1 for 3 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, center fielder, Drew Stubbs.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Drew Stubbs, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. The 2-0 on the way. He's in there for strike 1. Lopez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Lying toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down in there. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside, fighting it off with a nice base hit.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And they get dirty, but he's back in safely. Stepping in now, Pete Gonzalez. And so look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Line toward right center. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, that's a big base hit right there. The only problem now, D-Roll, you have the pitcher's spot on deck. It'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Well, those guys on the bench, they know their pay grade. They've been getting loose since the 4th inning. I look for the manager to definitely make a move.
Your attention, please.
Shane
Hitting for Philadelphia.
come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Shane Cruz.
Inside with that one, ball 1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And that's in there for a strike 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 home. Is laid off of for ball number 3. Brock Holt would be next. Gonzalez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Brock Holt and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they take a 7-5 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Now batting.
Here's Yonder Alonso.
Yonder Alonso.
We'll take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Phillies 7 and the Reds 5. Ryan Ramos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 34, Ryan Ramos.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Johan Cora.
Leading off
He
for the
flew
Reds.
out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, Johan Cora.
Set and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Fastball that misses. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Holt is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Logan Forsythe so far 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Rene Rivera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 44, Rene Rivera.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He'll check in here at 277. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Now here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Another 0-2 coming. Hit on the ground out to short. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw on to Alonso, takes care of him, and that ends the inning. The Reds are down in order. They're down 2, 7-5. J.J. Hoover enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Michael Franco will try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Shortstop, Michael Franco.
Ready, here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco. 41st home run of the year for him as they open up an 8-5 lead. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-0 is in off the plate.
That's inside.
No outs, nobody on. And that's finally over for a strike.
3-1.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. Number 21 for him on the season as they open up a 4-run lead. Alejandro De Aza will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And the pitch. In there, strike one. Wind up and the 0-1. Off the plate, one ball, one strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. It's a 2-1 home. Drills down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Ready with the 1-1. Weakly hit towards first. Cora ranges to his right. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Center fielder number 16, Drew Stubbs.
So coming to the plate, Drew Stubbs. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the fastball just a bit high.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Mesoraco has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble. And we're 2 away.
The catcher number 35. Pete Gonzalez.
Digging in and looking for more, Pete Gonzalez. He's 1-for-4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate,
fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. De Aza on third with 2 out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Falling behind now. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
3-1. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Gilmer Sanchez. See what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners in the corners and 2 gone here. Swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Hoover got it, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Phillies lead it 9-5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 33, Phillips Vedder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Billy Hamilton. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Hamilton.
Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Rounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 home. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2 and 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Alonso is there. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, John Jay.
In now for the Reds, John Jay. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Kenny Mathiasen, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be foul. 1-1. And we'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The Reds down to their last strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Philadelphia Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Matt McCormick earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.